A very interesting piece, strong stylistically. The animation was obviously incredibly interesting and fascinating to watch. And its construction, it was sort of like a stop motion type dynamic, but it was really done in a way that it was hyper detailed. It had a really great sense of sort of rhythm and ambiance that allowed the piece to have like the thematic backdrop of something scary and something threatening, but also have a whimsical and sort of a colorful and dynamic sense of self and personality and love and creativity in particular. And I thought that the pieces on the themes really showed up stronger towards the end with the young man, I believe, with the monster together. I thought there were a lot of ideas of sort of undermining what you think is scary and what you think you should avoid, and sort of creating an appreciation for things that might seem scary on the surface. So I thought it was a very interesting approach, especially in a short amount of time, and I ended up enjoying it because it was clearly done with a level of creativity, but that was quite admirable.
I love the title, first of all. I really enjoyed watching the short. I could definitely see it as a part of a larger body. The character design and the world and the characters, all of those things felt really baked in and felt like they had been ruminated on for a period of time. It all felt really fleshed out and resolved. So I really loved that, particularly the art style. It almost reminded me of like, I think it's called Chickaboom, the book. Which it's like colorful, but it's muted, and the story quality, both the design of the little gremlin and the dinosaur kind of reminded me of Where the Wild Things Are. It definitely has that like childlike, but very like, but with teeth. I think that they accomplished that really well. But there's also the fun moments, like the monster rolling on the ground and the journey through the intestines. Like all these things felt true to the short, but also like they were commenting on like a bigger like horror comedy animation style, which I really loved. Also, kind of like the misadventures of Flapjack. Like it takes really fun qualities and marries them with like really with dark-ish imagery, especially the journey through the intestines, with all the bones and the bile, was really fun. Yeah, and I love the end credits. I love seeing the creature and like the resolution of the story, the beginning, middle, of the end. The narrative tracked really cleanly, and like having that last moment of the creature being fed from a pile of fruit was really sweet and really fun to watch.
Introspection, let's say, how the movie investigates what happens during in the digestive system of this creature, with the egg just jumping from one side to another. It was a very interesting film, and it was also a quite compelling ending, I would say. The music is also one of my favorites, or the best features of the movie. Overall, the story was engaging, quite funny actually at some point, and as I said already, the animation was really really well done. I'm betting the just for 3 minutes of animation there has been like weeks, if not months, of work behind. So very well done.
Just enough whimsy and color to really brighten your day while also being just a little bizarre. Love the animation style. I thought it really worked for whatever was really going on there. It was just something to really sit back and experience and just yeah, just sit there grinning. It was great.
The animation style is super cool and creative. Um, just seeing the imagination that went into designing, the inside of this creature and this environment. Um, I loved visually; it was really cool to look at. The sound effects were fun. It sort of reminded me of the video game sound effects in like a Super Mario or something like that. So having that with this animation style, I thought was really creative.
It was pretty colorful, and the sound effects were of enormous quality. This short film is full of creativity, and it feels so whimsical. I had a great time watching it. These two creatures bonding over the imminent fate, and it was just very creative.
A cute little story about, definitely about, be careful what you eat, but it was amazing just to see stop motion animation still. Most people use computers and they use anything other than felt or clay or whatever else it is needed to make stop motion. So the filmmakers should feel proud of themselves that they're trying to keep an art form that's dying alive.